Signs Model 3 design studio is imminent. California passes another law benefiting EVs. The Model S P100D wins the world's greatest drag race, and more. Here's Tesla Tidbits episode number 299 for September 22nd, 2017. We start tonight with Electrek with a quick but important story where we have evidence that the public rollout of the design studio for Model 3 could be imminent. Redditor Incini managed to uncover new assets loaded to the site to support the order of Model 3 from the design studio. The story has all the assets, so if you're wanting to get an unofficial official look at what your car will look like in your color, check it out. I barely finished giving some love to the East Coast for incenting EV adoption last night, and California apparently just couldn't stand it. The LA Times reports that the state's lawmakers passed a law that would see the revenue coming from the state's cap-and-trade program being used to benefit EVs. The full plan sees the allocation of $1.5 billion, but the EV part of the plan will see $895 million of those dollars be spent on EVs, school buses, and farm equipment, among some other things. However, it doesn't come without some potential strings. Language in the law may require lawmakers to make a decision on whether or not an automaker is treating its workers in a, quote, fair and responsible, end quote, manner before granting its vehicles any of the cap-and-trade dollars. Each year, Motor Trend puts out an awesome video on YouTube that pits mini cars, no fewer than 9 since the inception of the event, against each other all at once in a quarter-mile drag race. This year, in the 7th iteration of the world's greatest drag race, 12 cars competed. The competitors were the Lexus LC500, Alfa Romeo Giulia, Aston Martin DB11, Mercedes-AMG GTR, McLaren 570 GT, Ferrari 488 GTB, Porsche 911 Turbo S, Nissan GT-R Nismo, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE, Porsche 718 Cayman S, Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport, and of course our favorite, Tesla's Model S P100D Ludicrous. And Tesla carried the day as it laid down a blistering 10.5-second quarter mile at 125 miles per hour. The Ferrari 488 GTB came in second, nipping at the heels of the Model S with a 10.6-second pass at 135.2 miles per hour, and finishing the top three was the Porsche 911 Turbo S, also at 10.6 seconds, but at 129.6 miles per hour. Back to Electrek, where we have word that the previously announced 40-stall Superchargers, which would be the biggest in the world, have been eclipsed, and they're not even finished yet. A parking garage in Shanghai has a set of 50 Superchargers under construction, and they're not the new urban style, they're the traditional full-powered version. Assuming the same power as the existing Superchargers, this set could have a peak power of over 3 megawatts if fully occupied. Finally, back in episode 271, I let you all know that the rear-wheel drive version of the Model S would be discontinued at some point before the year is out. Electrek has the story that Sunday, September 24th, will be the final day that a Model S without dual motor can be ordered. As I noted in the first story, this will increase Model S's base price to $74,500 from $69,500. The article says that Tesla is producing a fair number of inventory vehicles in this configuration to give folks a chance to get the rear-wheel drive car even after custom configuration ends. But once that inventory is exhausted, rest in peace, rear-wheel drive Model S. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I bring you each day, please consider giving a little value back at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks very much to new patron Patrick Reed for his support, and thanks as always to my super patrons as well. They are John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, and Bruno Quindici, and they support at the $10 plus level. If you have no extra cash, that's fine. Please show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and other services across the internet. Or keep that show referral code in mind if you're in the market for a new Tesla. That code is ts.la/JON4602, and it gets you $1,000 off the car and free supercharging for the life of that car. That's it for this week. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see everyone back here next week. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.